Hey everybody, it is Dungeon Master Mark. Figured I would do a real quick unboxing video for those who had asked to see what all is in the new D&D starter set for the D&D Next / 5th edition / whatever you want to call it. So, it's real quick. You guys an idea of the artwork and stuff on the box. I shouldn't let you know, since everyone's going to compare this to the beginner box video, I will be doing a side-by-side video over these later, which obviously the beginner box is a very, very good product. And like I said, this video though is going to be over just the starter set. So before anyone gets all anal retentive, I will do another video over comparing both of them in a later video. But this is going to be over just the starter set. So first thing I should say, the box itself though is very, very similar material to the beginner box, the material it's used. Not quite as glossy, as you can probably tell, but nice and thick. This is actually probably a little thicker. But this should hold up fairly well on your bookcases. You don't have to worry about it getting all dented up and beat up too bad. You get a set of dice. But yes, there is 6 dice, not 7, which some people have been complaining about on the forums and that. For the basic D&D, you really don't use percentage dice almost ever. So there's really not a whole lot of reason to have a percentage dice in this set. So then we've got the character sheets. Not sure how well those are going to show up here. But fairly simple, standard. Obviously these have already been released online as well, in case you want to print more of them out. So you've got a little bit of your information for like first level, second level, third, fourth, all the way up to 5th. Information about if you want to improve your armor for the fighter here. So pretty basic. Like I said, you have your fighter, you have your wizard, you have the rogue, you have the cleric, and you have an extra fighter. So next up we have the Lost Mine of Phandelver, which is the adventure that everyone raves about that comes with the box set. I actually read over this the other day. It's not bad. Not the best low-level adventure I've read through, but quality is not bad at all. The artwork, the paperwork quality for this, not bad. It'd be nice if it had a little bit better cover on it, but overall it's not too bad. Definitely nice artwork. I like how it's not quite as cartoony as some of the 4th edition stuff. You have a little bit of information about some items that you might find during the quest. A little bit of bestiary information. Not a whole lot, but enough to get you by. Just go ahead and set that aside. Next up we have the starter set rulebook. One complaint you'll probably hear some people have is how there isn't enough of the rules in the starter set. You don't have all of the rules from the basic in here. There is some stuff where if you want it, it actually points out for you to go to the website to download. But it gives you some of the basic conditions. It goes over basic combat, cover, healing, travel, rest, rewards, a little bit of information about spells. So not too bad. Of course, we got the average flyer and about D&D encounters. And then one odd thing about the box set is instead of filling up the box all the way, you have a nice big blank area in the bottom, which a lot of people are complaining that, it's kind of like they gypped you, like they know that they can make the box smaller, but I think if you look at the size of this, I believe this is probably for if later on if you get the player's handbook, so that it is the correct size for the player's handbook to fit in there. Which, they don't actually come out and say that, but if you do look at the size of it, see if you tilt that like that, that is about the size of a core rule book for 4th edition, 3rd edition, Pathfinder, everything else. So that's probably made so that everything can fit in there all together later down the road. But yeah. But that is it pretty much for the unboxing of this. Overall kind of feelings. Materials that they use, not bad. I'm nitpicking a little bit here, but I mean, The retail value of this is $20, which right now you can sometimes get them as low as $12, $15, whether it's on Amazon or eBay and stuff like that. For $12, I'd say it's not a bad value. You have the starter rulebook, which the paper quality for this obviously is a lot higher quality than what you have on the character sheets, which is kind of unusual. I would have thought maybe they would have given you a little bit higher quality character sheets. And oddly enough, they don't give you any blank ones. It would have been nice to have maybe a couple blank sheets for making custom character sheets. So, just nitpicking a little bit. Another big complaint you hear about, people will say that, you know, they're missing the percentage dice, or the dice are really kind of cheap. But once again, this is kind of a basic set slash starter set. So they don't go out and call it the beginner set, because obviously I don't think this is geared exactly the same as for like the Pathfinder beginner box set. This is more geared, I think, for people who, what's the word I'm looking for here? Maybe they've played D&D in the past, they want to give it a try again. Obviously, there's a lot of people who've migrated to Hackmaster, Pathfinder, Savage, and other campaigns, other types of games. So it does give some of these people a way kind of back into the game a little bit. Some people complaining that the rolls are a little bit too light. They don't even mention feats or anything in here, which obviously the player's handbook is going to be coming out with. So, but then again, I think D&D 5e itself is going to be geared more towards Theater of the Mind players in some aspects. So that's kind of to be expected a little bit. So, but that is it for what you guys get with the box set. If you guys have any comments, you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them for me. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. I've been really busy lately, but I'm going to try to be putting out some more content lately. So thank you guys.